Do you smell that? The scent of roses and lilacs wafting in the air. The season of romance has made its way to the world of tabletops. Even someone like you, a stinky American, can find make-believe love with the NPC you based off some weird parasocial relationship you have with a VTuber. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi, mademoiselle? But do not worry, Le Petit Prince. I will teach you how to make beautiful love to your fellow bros at your D&D table. Imaginarily, not physically. You might want to have a long conversation with your friends if that's what you thought I meant. But the world of romance is not easy. If you do it wrong, it will just feel like you're doing ERP with your friends. But this is not Final Fantasy XIV, mon frère. Keep your gooning out of my campaign. Now take my hand as we journey into the world of romance in Dungeons and Dragons.
I kiss you on your forehead. Who you talking? Who you getting loud with? Who you disrespect? I kiss you on your forehead. You better stop playing with me. Hey, when we get home, I'm gonna kiss you on your forehead.
The key to doing romance is first pinpointing the type of romance you're doing. Are you doing NPC to NPC, PC to NPC, or my personal favorite, PP? You see, it's important because they have very different approaches in how they're done. Romance between two NPCs is super easy. There's basically nothing holding you back, unless you go too in detail. Then maybe instead of Dungeons and Dragons, might I interest you in the age-old art of fan fiction, you little degenerate? The other two require a bit more care because you're dealing with an actual person.
What the hell is that? What the f*** is that? Jesus Christ almighty, we got a code yellow right here.
I know we're role-playing, but this isn't one of your little Discord e-dates on Valorant. You're playing with your bros. And by the way, everyone knows bro is a gender-neutral term, so if you got an issue, you can take yourself down to the local furry convention and suck a Always make sure you get the agreement from all parties, including those not involved in a romance. It can be a jarring experience for some people to see their table members talk about how they want to jump each other's bones. Look at these two people. You think I want to sit there and listen to them verbally caress each other's mind tongues? Well, no, I don't. Typically, these kinds of romances work best between two significant others in real life, but we're all just a bunch of Dungeons and Dragons players, so how likely is that? I'm gonna die alone. I'm not saying you can't go into details with this type of stuff. You and your party want to get freaky deaky into cheeky weekies? By all means, go ahead. Just keep some paper towels on the side, you goddamn liberals. Pinpoint the type of romance and lay the grounds for how far everyone's willing to go. Ain't that fucking crazy? And now that I think about it, I could probably sum up all my videos like that, huh? Yeah, ignore that. I ain't saying nothing. Keep watching, buddy.
What is this? Is it just me? This is just me, Kosal. What kind of poverty-ass toy is this?
I hate to say it, but...
What's that immediately?
It's poverty toy.
Are you gonna keep doing that?
What the fuck?
Having fun, are we?
Yo, he heard it.
This is getting utterly ridiculous.
Shut the f up.
Ooh, why did it sound so
Is this your
bad right
favorite-
there?
Is this your favorite part of the game?
This is such a stupid toy.
Alright, I guess that is pretty funny.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Actually, get rid of
I
him.
just got an achievement because of that.
What does it mean to be suave? I could tell you, but it'd be all ding-dong, ring-rong, riggedy-ring-wald. Hot one, hot two, buckle my shoe. Get it? Got it? Doubt it. Today's youth is such a debilitating fascination, old sport. They lack a certain aura of debonair ingenuity. What with all these skibbity-riz and kai-sinat-gatatious flirtations. Gave myself a headache just talking about it. Whether it's the fast-talking bard or the smooth silver-tongued paladin, bring on the classics. It's a cliche for a reason. If you're going to romance your characters, you gotta be a charming individual. As much as I'd like to believe my dear audience members are good at that, some tend to leave a bit of spittle when they talk. Sure, you could just hand-wave this away in the third person and tell people you're charming with a pair of successful dice rolls. But we're here to get better at roleplay, so sit your ass down and listen to Daddy.
Oh shit. If that line doesn't put me on a list somewhere, I don't know what does.
Being charming is simple. All you gotta do is trust your instinct. Remember, when you're role-playing, you're not you. Your character is not you. But you are your character. Have fun playing someone that you aren't in real life. But I realize there's also different kinds of charming. Not everybody is a wise-cracking haberdasher. Awkwardness can be used to your advantage. Look at Michael Cera. He's made an entire career out of it.
Get the feeling like no one even sees you?
I've got a really good body, so.
Tywin Lannister, an individual that isn't necessarily likable, but he commands a presence that makes you want to do what he says. This isn't real life, it's Dungeons and Dragons. Everything really works. Charisma is the key to romance, because without a spark, you got no fireworks. Be confident in yourself, kid. You'll get there. Welcome to the hunting grounds, Güero, where the sheep come to lay and los lobos come to play. Being romantical with your friends is a way of life. It's a mindset. Love is something that transcends the human condition. It can be the cause of what makes us do silly mistakes, all for the wiles of El Corazon. But you don't have to make it so weird. Mr. Mulligan puts it best when it comes to people's uncomfortability towards romance.
Romance is about intimacy and vulnerability. On an ethical level, we should question why it is so easy to have a great time slaughtering other sentient humanoids. And then the second we're like, what if we pretend kissed? People are like, what? You know, what, how would that even work?
I'd platonically kiss the shit out of you, papi. People tend to overthink, and that's how you make things weird. Just because my character loves an NPC, you think I want to take my friend back to the bodega and show him the tequila tongue twister? No, mommy. I got better standards than that. I'm doing this for the progression of my character story arc. But that's the point. If you're gonna do romance, it's got to be meaningful. CD Projekt Red, why didn't you let me romance her? Why? Let's take a bard that tries to sleep with everything he sees. Why does he do it? Perhaps he was scorned as a young man, or he's trying to pull some sort of machismo to compensate for a dark event in his life, or an even more traumatizing event. He's not subscribing to the channel, leaving a comment, all of that algorithm business. Just some food for thought, amigo. You are the one that decides whether it gets weird or not. Keep the descriptions tasteful. We don't need you getting a stiffy just because you suddenly gained a goblin fetish. Don't prolong the entire experience to the point you forget what you started. Get in and out. Keep it simple, compadre. Be cool. Here we have one such life form partaking in some sort of mating ritual. There's no explanation for why she does this, but it seems to bring the young creature joy. Fascinating.
When it comes to romance, nobody knows it better than Big Papa. Now come here and kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantical. Let me spit some knowledge on you, boy. When it comes to making sweet love, there's only one important rule: enjoying the journey. To make a romance worth it, you gotta have a build up to it, honey. Ain't no fast and the furious here. Everyone wanna have a good character, but ain't no one wanna lift some heavy ass weights. Love ain't no 100-meter dash. It's a goddamn marathon. One of my favorite romances is Haley from Stardew Valley. She ain't no goddess from the get-go, but as you get to know her, you start to understand what makes this girl special, and you start to treasure that bond as the game progresses. In a game as long as D&D, that build-up is what we looking for, brother. So what if your character wanna go and screw everything they see? Ain't nothing special about that. Romance is one of the greatest things in this god-forsaken world. It's a spark of light in a world of darkness, and I'll be damned if you ain't gonna respect it with the honor it should have. Now turn off the lights. Big Papa's thinking about dirty rice for dinner tonight.
So yeah, that's how you do romance. If it was too long you didn't watch, it can be summed up by me going on a 6-minute racial tirade about Pacific Islanders. Haha, that was a joke. I'm just kidding. You guys are scary. Don't beat me up, please. Romance is really as weird as you make it. Respect your bro's boundaries and you'll come out fine. Anyways, how are y'all doing? Me, I'm doing pretty chill right now, just relaxing. Anyways, if you want to learn how to be an edgelord in your campaign, here's that video. I've also got an entire playlist of various guides to improve your role playing, and I've also got a series covering 2 of my campaigns if you're interested in that. Anyways, I'm out. Later, bitches.